What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the Table of Madness, and I have something very special for you guys, probably the most anticipated card game of the year, Lorcana, and I have, as you can see right now, all three starter decks, and we are going to go through all three starter decks one at a time, of course. So I am going to take a look at the Cruella DeVille and Aladdin deck first. But before I do that, real quick, guys, please do me a big favor, just hitting that like button. If you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button. But at the very least, guys, hit that like button. Is the easiest way to show your appreciation and help out a small channel such as myself. So, Lorcana, man, I am excited. This is Disney's card game. Lorcana, you guys probably have seen nothing but endless clips of this from Comic-Cons and San Diego Comic-Cons and just everything that you guys can think of Lorcana, Disney related. This is and will be the most anticipated card game. You guys are seeing prices already for these booster boxes, the starter decks, the little gift box sets, the treasure troves. I mean, prices are through the roof, and I was very fortunate to actually get my hands on all three starter decks. Went to my locals, they actually had it at MSRP, so I went up and picked up all three of these for you guys, and we are going to go through these starter decks. But also too, guys, if you guys want to learn how to play the game Lorcana, I'll leave a link down below in the description box for you guys, where you guys can learn how to play this game. So let's take a look at the actual starter deck itself. This is the Emerald and Ruby deck, and of course it shows you ready to play deck, including two foils right there. There's the company, Ravensburg, at least I'm pretty sure it's the company. This is the first chapter of Lorcana, and this is the Cruella DeVille and Aladdin deck. And I figure I'll go ahead and start with this one, because I got a little thing for some of the villains, and I like Cruella DeVille. So, and I also too like that in these little starter decks, we actually get a pack of cards, which is something that Digimon did, if you guys remember their first starter decks. They released a pack of cards in each of their first three starter decks, just to kind of give you guys like a little bit of a taste. So we're going to go ahead and open this bad boy up, and I'm going to go ahead and show you the contents, and I'll go over the entire starter deck for you guys. Nice. Comes in, oh, look at that. We actually don't get plastic, we get paper. That's very interesting. Of course, there's the pack of cards. I'll show you guys the contents. You get the deck, pack of cards, the trading card game, which I'm also guessing it starts as like the rule book. Of course, most little starter decks come with a play mat. And for those of you that don't know too, Lorcana, it's a very interesting card game because it actually uses these little things. Here's some counters. When you go ahead and I like that too, we get some counters. But Lorcana is a game that you actually just don't like beat down your opponent. You actually have to tap cards and gain quest points, and those quest points, I'll open up pack cards last. Those quest points, the first one to get to 20 quests wins. And I'll go ahead and show you what I mean by that. Let's go ahead and just gently remove. I wonder where the foils are. The foils aren't on top, so yeah, right there, those are the little pips right there. Those are your little quest counters. So when you play a card and you tap it, or exhaust it in this game, that's what they call it. They don't call it tapping it, they call it exhausted. So when you tap and exhaust a card, you get that one pip, and that one pip is like completing a quest, and that goes towards your total. If you get up to 20, whoever gets to 21st wins the card game. And like I said, I'll leave a link down below in the description box for you guys if you guys want to learn how to play this game. It's very interesting. I really do like that they're kind of using a totally, like, you have to actually use a strategy. It's not just the first OTK or, you know, build up the most crazy wombo combo type of stuff. No. They actually have to use some real strategy, and this game is going to go beyond a 4, 5, 6 turn game, which I really like. Of course, you guys can, you know, challenge a card. You can only challenge a card if it's exhausted. And of course, there you go. You got, you know, little health right there on the right side, and your attack power basically on the left. That's what it cost for, you know, to actually play this card. You know, basically you would have like to play, like you have to have 2 cards face down, you would tap both cards, and then you'd be able to play Aladdin. So very, very interesting. So let's go ahead and get through the whole contents of this starter deck. So we do get 2 Aladdins. Ooh, there's a Cruella DeVille, and that's the foil, so that's really nice. Cruella DeVille, you'll be sorry. We'll only get 1 Cruella DeVille. We do get 1 Aladdin. That's a much stronger Aladdin than the one we just seen. Also costs more efficiently. It's a 5/5 there. And it's the Heroic Outlaw. And yes, this game, I promise you guys, is going to be the most anticipated card game. There is going to be a second wave of this set as well. So maybe if you guys don't get on the first wave, I highly recommend getting in on the second wave. Duke of Wesselton. We get 1, 2. We get Horus, 1 and 2. Oh, 3. 3 Horuses. Iago. You got a problem? We get only one of him, okay. We get a Jasper, Another henchman, basically. 2 Jaspers. The Mad Hatter. We get 1, 2, 3. Megara. I'm doing a little trick on Hercules there. Love the artwork. Again, this game is going to be so iconic because it's Disney. And speaking of iconic, like Mickey Mouse Steamboat, like unbelievable. Like just the artwork alone, it's just beautiful. Typical standard 3-4 right there. Just a beautiful looking card. Get 3 of those. So it looks like, I'm pretty sure you guys can't have 4 copies of it, but it looks like this starter deck is going to give you 3 of each. I'll double check on that too. Peter Pan, because that would make Mother Knows Best. From Tangled. Stampede. Get 2 Stampedes. Steal from the Rich. Get 1 of those. Vicious Betrayal. Scar throwing off Mufasa. 2 of those. Stolen Scimitar. 2 of those. Another Aladdin, the Street Rat. Get 3 of those. Nice. Captain. Get 1, 2 of those. Donald Duck. Aw, Donald Duck. Who doesn't love Donald Duck? 1, 2 of those. Lifao. 1 of those. Pongo! Ah! From 101 Dalmatia. I love that we're getting cards from just all the Disney lore. Like, you think you saw Cruella, DeVille, and Aladdin, you could just get specific cards of that. No, they give you just about everything here. We get 2, 3 of those. We get another... Ooh, Rapunzel! Letting down her hair. We get 3 of those. Nice. Scar. Ooh, Scar. Look at that. Fiery. Usurper. Beautiful looking Scar there. 1 and 2 of those. Sergeant Tibbs. That's a... I don't know where that one's from. Oh, Stitch! Oh, we get Stitch! Oh, wow. 3 completed quest pips right there. I like that. 3 quest pips. We only get 1 Stitch. Okay, Dragonfire. 1, 2, 3. He's got a sword. 1 and 2. And Shield of Virtue. Get 2 of those. So that is the contents of the Cruella DeVille and the Aladdin deck. And then, of course, we get a pack of cards. So let's go ahead and remove that. And here's what everybody's really just, you know... I just love that they do this for you. They give you like a little bit of a taste of what you can get. And like I said, these decks and everything, right now, you guys, I promise you, everything is going to be very expensive. So if you don't get on this first wave, again, there's going to be a second wave. I believe September 1st is going to be that second wave. I probably would guarantee that prices would come down a little bit at that point. Don't see prices coming down that much unless you go to your locals and you can get this on MSRP, because locals and Ravensburgers are supposed to sell it at MSRP. If they're selling it above MSRP, that's a no-go by their standards. All right, so let's see what we get here in the pack of cards. So we get a Minnie Mouse, Jet Sam, a Horus. Work together. You know, I just recently watched that movie because I'm a father now and I have a son, and never actually watched this movie in its entirety. I just did recently. Hilarious movie, Emperor's New Groove. Another Pongo. Goons. Cheshire Cat, a Belle, Maximus. Oh, that's a nice card too. Hans. That's a nice card. And we get Genie. And last but not least, yeah, and we get, Sebastian. A nice foil Sebastian. So at least the pack cards, we do get a foil, so that's really nice. And yeah, that's it, guys. But let me know what some of your thoughts are. Lorcana, the cards do feel very, very thin. They don't feel like they're a very, very thick material. Like Digimon, it feels very thick and sturdy. Not so much with Lorcana. They definitely do feel thin. But yeah, let me know what you guys' thoughts are too, guys. I mean, are you guys gonna be going out there and picking up Lorcana? You know, are you guys just gonna wait because prices are just absolutely ridiculous? And do you guys agree with me that this is? I mean, I don't think there's really much to argue here. This is the most anticipated card game of the year. Let me know what some of your guys' thoughts. Do you guys agree or disagree? And that's going to do it for me, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And tomorrow, I'll be opening up the Simba and Aurora? Yeah, Aurora deck. Simba and Aurora, the Sapphire and Steel. We'll open up that one tomorrow. And after that one, we'll do the last of the 3 starter decks from Lorcana. I'll see you guys next time.